Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome your beautiful faces back to another day here of the Bromance Star Brawl event. It's with a lot of anticipation here that we have finally reached the second day of action as we go into some different modes, and now we are going to be down to 4 influencers to try and compete for the top prizes that are going to be available in this event. My name is Maxman. I'm going to be one of the casters. I did get summoned today for the second day. I was not here last week, unfortunately, but though you will see a popular face here back with us again. It's going to be Neptura. And how are you doing?
I am doing very, very well. I'm excited to be back with you this time.
Come on, we both know that's a lie, okay?
Yeah,
you preferred being
yeah.
on your own, Neptura.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I knew you lying to my face.
Yeah,
How could you do that? But no, it's going to be very exciting, Nep, because this time around we're going to be diving into some Metro Royale goodness, which is a bit different from what we had last week, where you were playing some also different goodness all over there.
Yep, TDMs were the name of the game last week, but Metro Royale is always fun. We've done a couple of events like this where Metro Royale is the focus, and they're always actually really, really fun to watch. It's a new way of watching, a competitive game. So I'm very excited to see what we've got coming up, and the maps look really exciting too, Max.
Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting to see the shift of PUBG Mobile over the years, right? Because before it was a lot more Battle Royale oriented, and now we're seeing different modes coming on. Like now you can make your house in game, which is like still no clue how that happened, but you still can make your house in game. And now you got Metro Royale, which is slowly but surely, Neptura, becoming like the main mode behind Battle Royale. And a lot of people have been shifting content-wise or just casually playing in Metro Royale. And there's a lot more depth to it because it feels like not just now in Battle Royales, but Metro Royale, every patch cycle, Neb gets new additions that we're going to dive into today. So if you haven't played Metro in like a few weeks or maybe months, things are really different on those maps.
They keep changing every update. It's really, really fun to watch and see that evolve, as you said, right? I mean, I think last time we covered Metro Royale, the Mark 14 was the OP weapon. I don't know if maybe that's changed. That was a while back now. We want to see some different weapons coming into play there, and maybe some different tactics as well. A lot of it was very sort of basic, right? You get those points, you get that money, you get that value, and then you leave and you get gone. But now we've got some different modes coming into the game as well to make that a little bit more fresher as well.
Yeah, we'll have to see. But of course, there's going to be a lot of new additions we're going to be talking about. We're also going to have a TDM put throughout the day between the 2 games of Metro Royale. So definitely want to keep an eye out for that because, again, we talked about it right at the start of this event of Bromance Star Brawl. We had 8 influencers total, Nep. Now we're down to 4. And it's going to be top-tier competition to see how things are going to be working out. Because, yeah, look at that. If you did miss out on what was happening last week, here's a quick little recap here on the graphic. Thanks very much to the production team. And as we currently see, out of these 8, 4 of them did advance based on how many votes they got. Again, voting is very, very important in this tournament. And we saw Zasrio advance, followed up with Mighty Sky, Steph, and, of course, also Donya. I was voting for Star Captain. Unfortunately, that didn't work out, Nep, as we know. But yeah, so this time around, we're going to have Donya, Zasrio, Steph, and Mighty Sky. But we do know that Zasrio, unfortunately, could not show up today for the show. So he is replaced by another French content creator named Pepito, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And just the name alone, Neptura, has me very excited to see how he's going to perform versus Donya.
Yes, immediately I kind of want to go, I stand Pepito here, just because the name is so fun to it's so fun to say, Pepito this, Pepito that. It's fun, but no, our content creators have come this far through your votes at home, and so they're going to be going head-to-head again now, but just 4 of them to get our final 2. Our finalists will be here by the end of the evening, Max.
Oh, that's going to be exciting. And again, like for the finalists and who is ever able to win this entire event, right? In-game, they're going to be able to get their own avatar, their own frame, their own space gift, and their own graffiti. And it's very interesting because in the document we're given, it said only the winner can get this time, because last event we did, I think last year, Neptura, everyone got their voice lines in game and like the extra stuff that came with it, which is very cool. I got my copia voice lines and they're sick, but this time only the winner will be taking it home. So that means, of course, Neptura, now more than ever, voting is so important if you want your favorite influencer to take home these extra prizes.
And you don't have long to do it either. Or a second ago, I just said that we would be ready to see them at the end of the evening. That is incorrect. It's the 10th of February. So you have a little bit of time, but not a lot, right? It's 10th of February at midnight CET. So if you don't have your votes in by then, you're too late. So make sure that you go ahead and vote for your favorite content creator before it's too late.
Yeah, and there's a few easy steps for you to go and vote and give some extra points to your favorite influencer out there. So, of course, you need to go in-game into the Bromance Star Brawl section. It's right in the event section. You can do it. It's very, very easy to get to. And you just pick whichever influencer you want to support. And Then you just got to do some easy tasks every day if you want to support them as much as you possibly can. You can play just 10 minutes in a game, and you can max it out to like 30 minutes total to get 6 points total. Then you can get as many eliminations as possible, as many top 10s as possible. And if you do also some duo missions, you'll also get some extra points for your favorite influencer in this tournament. So a lot of different steps, but if you do it all together and maybe your huge community here, Niptura, can just go in and just play every day, I can tell you that can really rack up. We saw how many points Chocoholic won last season.
Gosh.
So we'll see if that record can be beat this time.
Yeah, you know what? That would be so much fun to see. I want to see that for sure, because it's always astounding to me that the votes are always in the millions. That's crazy numbers.
Crazy, yeah.
It's insane. And so I want to see how many millions we can get this time around. Already, they're pretty darn high. I mean, we saw some of those numbers when we just saw the quarterfinals, right? It's kind of crazy what numbers we're up to already, and it's only going to get more, I think.
Yeah, that's going to be the case. And also, we do have to keep in mind that there's over 100,000 UC that, unfortunately, I'm not going to get any because I'm probably not allowed to. And even if I did, I would not be lucky enough. But over 100,000 UC for you to try and win if you head on over to the influencers channel. So all of these content creators can find their channel over on wherever they stream, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, wherever they stream. Go check it out. And there's an opportunity for you to win a portion of that 100,000 UC. And we've got a lot of great skins, like the M4 skin in particular, Nep, that I know you already have. I don't have it yet. I'm going to try, but people can try and get maybe a nice little M4 skin. That would be great.
That would be awesome. Yeah, I don't have many M4 skins, and then I got that one, and I was very happy. Yeah, it's a really, really nice skin. I love that when you create a box, there's a tiger that runs around it, which is just kind of insane to have in-game when you're just doing your own Battle Royale stuff. But no, I had to have it. I saw that, and I was like, no, that's my new gun now. I have to have it.
I wish, but you know what? I have my MG3 skin, and I'm plenty happy with that skin. I definitely love the best. I do have the McLaren, the orange one. Hey, it's a great one. I love that. It took me a while to get it, but eventually I did get it, and it's my best investment yet. And I bought a flat, okay, but yeah, the McLaren is my best investment. So I'll tell you that much. But no, it's already going to be. Yeah, we're slowly going to be getting ready for our game right now. We also know, talking about also some of the things that can be won in this Bromance Store Brawl event here, Nep. The top 50 supporters of this tournament can actually get a physical shirt with their favorite influencer's signature, which get some physical stuff out of an online tournament. That is always a great thing to have.
That's kind of insane. GG's there. Can we vote? Can we be a top 50?
Wait. Whose signature do you want? That's the big question. If you could get it.
It was Sky Captain. He's not here, man.
I mean, maybe you can still request it. I don't know if that's allowed.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe it's just a winner. I have no idea. Pepito, I would have Pepito.
Yes,
I would like
Pepito. Let's go.
More like because it's a funny thing to have on a t-shirt, I think, and he's French, so you know, French, got to support the French.
Yep.
That's the way to go about it. But no, so really, before we do dive into the first game, I think it's very important for us, Nep, to start to lay down the groundwork as to what we're going to be expecting for the first game. And the first game is going to be, of course, Metro Royale. But it's going to be zombie uprising. And as we know, just one thing that's very important when it comes to zombie uprising, Nep, it is the radiation zone, which all the big tier loot is going to be towards.
It is. It really is. And that's something that it's got to have to be a balance, right? Because that radiation, it kind of is ouchy. You kind of have to do something about it. Yeah, it's kind of bad. It stings a little bit. But thankfully, you will see some users also using that one, they only get one, but anti-radiation medicine. So that helps them prolong their life a little bit more while they're looting up that top tier loot, as you said. So we'll see how they work that, because remember, you only get one and you have to use it very, very carefully.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be very important to see if they can maybe make their way into the radiation zone. I've seen so many games on Metro Royale, Neb, in esports or in these more casual influencer tournaments where they just head into the radiation zone like, oh, this is going to be just a nice little trip to the supermarket. We're going to get gold bars and like the chips and all the great loot and for free. Well, no, unfortunately, as you said, the radiation zone is not quite good for you. It's not very healthy. And you have a lot of monster thingies. I forgot the name of most of them, but you don't want to encounter them because if you get caught out by one solo, like by a team, it's manageable. But here we're dealing, I think, with solo teams. If you go solo in that, you are in a world of trouble because you're not coming out alive of that. Unless you have an emergency flare to get out of there, you are done. Yeah,
you're very done. And yeah, it's a tricky one for sure. I want to see how they actually strategize, because Metro Royale is at its most basic form is just grab loot and run. But there's so much more strategy that comes into that when you talk about these zombies, when you talk about radiation zones, and you talk about bosses as well that you have to fight to get rid of them and get that loot that you want, and the different levels of loot and everything as well. So the name of the game is to get as much money here as possible for these individual content creators. So that's definitely something they're going to have to strategize. And we were given, Max, a list of items that these players are given. And I want to point out one in particular here is the zombie stealth serum. You know what that does? It allows you to become invisible to zombies for a few minutes. What?
Kind of cracked.
That's so OP.
That's kind of really good, especially with the anti-radiation medicine you talked about. You just combo that while you get in the radiation zone. You're good, but it's only limited when you use it, okay? It's not going to last you the entire game, so when you use it, you need to make full use of it, and or you get out of the radiation zone, or you try to extract right after the usage time just wears off. So you got to make sure that you use it at the right time, because otherwise you could be in a lot of trouble. You also get 4 lore grenades, which that could be used to just try and distract some of the zombies and get maybe a little bit of an easier access to some really good top-tier loot. So a lot of interesting stuff. Though the weapons, we do have to highlight it, and I think this is something a lot of people expected, Nep. The loot, when it comes to weapon, the main weapon is going to be given to every player, so it's going to be fair for everyone. It's going to be the MK14 with a thermal sight, which that is just an OP combo, especially because the MK14, as we know, especially in esports, is the top-tier meta weapon.
Yeah, it really is. We saw it last year as well, being just absolutely OP, slicing through the competition, and I don't think it's going to be any different here. Yeah, slicing.
How do you slice? It's a gun. Well, you
slice with the bullets, man. You make them into some cheese, some Emmental cheese.
You've never played paintball in real life, I can tell. I have not
I'd
either.
like
I really want to, though. Yes, same. We should do a game.
Yeah,
there should be somewhere in France we can do it.
Right?
Here we go. I'm being told that we are currently launching the game. There was one content creator that joined the lobby, then left and rejoined. So I don't know, he's just playing tricks with us. But we're getting ready for the first game of Metro Royale. Again, this is going to be Zombie Uprising, and we'll see who's going to be taking it. Though we did have some rules also shared with us right now. And one of the rules was that if some creators encounter each other at some point in, I think it might not be this one, it might be the second game, I'll have to recheck, they have to do an emote battle. Now, how is that going to work out? I don't know, but do we give the points? Are we the jury when that happens?
I hope so. It's for both maps, so we'll be seeing that in both of those maps coming in. Both games here this evening, there will be emote battles going on down, and I frankly am excited because honestly, if we get to be the judges of that, I am going to have so much fun tonight.
Yeah, because they'll have to team up until the last zone then, but like, is it just going to be a race for the loot and Yoinka got your loot, I'll eliminate you later. And you just know who took the loot, you know? Just follow them the entire game. I don't know. It's going to be interesting because one thing I can definitely say, I have never seen a game of Metro Royale with these rules. And if you have, that's kind of weird.
It's okay. So they can team up until the last zone, and that's when they get to use the Mark 14s. So we'll see. Interestingly, with our first game underway, Max, 3 out of 4 players, poor Steph on the other side of the map, but 3 players are all very close to each other already.
I mean, I was going to say it's an issue. It's not ready because, again, you can't really fight each other until the final zone. But you're just going to be stealing each other's loot at that point. So it's just not going to be maximizing your possible value in Metro cash you're going to be getting. This pesky agent right in front of him taking a lot of damage. There you go. He's gone. With the MK14. Love to see it being used. And yeah, Steph, he's just... I mean, what does Steph do? Because he's got no one around him. He doesn't really see their position anyways on the map because in esports settings it's a little bit different. But here we go. Zombie is going to be encountered by Pepito, and that's going to be a lot of zombies having to take some shots here, so he's going to be quite low on that one. He has to make sure to use that flamethrower, which, of course, to clear zombies is always going to be the best weapon to use.
That didn't just eliminate, that eviscerated those zombies. What an OP weapon in this mode. That's kind of crazy, but GG's there. There we go. That's going to be him cleared, because I thought for a second he was in a little bit of trouble there. There was a whole horde going after him, but he's cleared him. He's ready to go. Oh, and we have our first interaction.
That's not an emote.
That's emote.
That's not an emote. You guys just crouch. Which, when you crouch in front of another player, that is the international language of we're homies now.
Yes, that's true.
You crouch, you're good, we're safe. That's fine, but no emotes yet. There you go. They encounter another one. Pepito.
Crouch.
Where's the emo?
We're crouching.
They crouch. We're homies.
Will there be a
It's
response?
Until last circle, we are friends.
Nice. Well, it's always good to band together, right? Especially when you got hordes of zombies and dogs and monsters coming at you. I think it's probably just a little bit better to have a mate with you. Oh, meanwhile, Steph is like, I don't need mates, I need loot. Gonna get that water purifier. 23,000 is his value at the minute. And we'll see where that puts him in the scope of things, you know, because after all, we are looking to compete to see who gets the most amount of monies. Mighty Sky minus 500 at the minute.
Well, that's not good. I was told we're not going to take a look at my bank account details. Why are we showing my bank?
Yeah,
this
bro,
is not my
it's not
balance.
cool.
Why are we looking at my balance? That's not cool. Production, I did not allow this. Okay.
Wow.
We'll have to talk about this. Here we go. Also, the underground tunnels going to be used by Donya. This gives you access to pretty strong POIs to clean up, right, for high loot, and it's also one of the entry points towards the radiation zone. Now, does this one take you to the radiation zone? I didn't quite see on the minimap, but it's definitely going that direction. It's going north, and we know radiation zone on this map is going north, so that's definitely going to be an attempt to make it that way. But you can just chill. The only real enemies here are going to be the agents and the zombies, which, if you have a flamethrower, as we saw, Nep, that's a non-issue. So, like, they're chilling.
They're big chilling. It's interesting that they've gone their separate ways, though. I would have thought if you meet up, you kind of stick together a little bit and try and do that. And then, you know, when the last zone starts or begins to get closer, you kind of move away. But they've moved off immediately here on their separate ways. Donya on her own, Steph on her own. And here we go. You're seeing that flamethrower being used against one of those agents you were just talking about.
There you go. I mean, that's a weird-looking agent, I'll say.
Okay, you know what? You're right. That's a Skinner.
It's a zombie agent. There you go. That's
Agent Skinner from X-Files. They've done him dirty in this mode.
I've not watched that.
Chat, roast him. He's not watched X-Files.
What? Okay, this is not an Aptura stream. Okay, we're not roasting me. Okay, because
roast
of my gameplay.
Roast him.
But no, they're going to be able to get themselves some extra loot right there too. I mean, right now, Steph up to almost 160k of Metro cash, so he's going to be looking pretty good. Just under Team 1, which Team 1 Dark Blue, I didn't check who that was. It might be Donya as they're heading forward, and two other players to currently have 0 and minus 500. We've got to try and get some more value, but again, like, these are just fun games at the end of the day, right, Neb, for these guys to play. We do have to refocus our attention on the big focal point of this tournament, which is to vote. Head on over in-game to the Bromance Star Brawl section, and you can choose whichever of these remaining 4 influencers you want to support, give your vote to, give your points to as you play. Still normal, typical PUBG Mobile games. And you'll give them an opportunity to move into the finals, and maybe if they win the finals, to get their own frame, their own character icon, and some extra stuff on the side, which is, again, great to have a picture of yourself possibly in-game for your community is a massive achievement when it comes to content creation, and I'd have to say any game here.
Absolutely. It's such a cool thing to have been able to put your mark on a game that you play so much, right, and so dominantly. It's gotta be such a cool feeling to have. So best of luck to all of these teams, all of these players here. But yeah, as you were saying, Max, it is down to you, the viewer, and you want your favorite to go ahead. You gotta make that happen. We can't do it. They can't do it. You gotta do it. And they're just playing for fun while you make that choice.
Yeah, I was told then, yeah, so Team 1 is Pepito, so just to avoid confusion, Team 1 Pepito, Team 2 is going to be Donya, Team 3 is going to be Steph, and Team 4 is going to be Mighty Sky. And the zombies are coming over to the building of Pepito, but Pepito has, again, a flamethrower. And they don't know. If only zombies were smart, they could know that, okay, we don't want to mess with this guy. Pepito is a bit too dangerous, and he's just farming. He's playing a different game. He's playing, what's that game? Plants versus Zombies, but it's flamethrower versus zombies. It's just a bit different. Change the rules, yeah.
Sure thing, yeah. Interesting they've gone for the duo as well, right? They're actually teaming up this time. Donya went her own way, but Mighty Sky and Pepito decide not to. There we go. Donya, speak of her. There she is. Oh!
In radiation.
Yep, she's in the radiation zone. It's got some good stuff. Well, there's some massive nasties out here. Ew, these guys in particular. Nasty nightmare fuel. Ooh! Misses. There we go.
Thing is, solo, the biggest issue solo is that, of course, you could just get wombo comboed, is that some of these bosses, if you might just not have the ammo. Luckily enough, I think they spawn in with like 500, 600 ammo with the MK14, which is huge, more than enough to take down a bunch of bosses. But if you do too many bosses, then you might actually find yourself out of that kind of ammo. So you've got to be very careful to hold on to your resources and take the shots when it makes the most amount of sense. Here you go, Flamethrower, also used up by Steph. So go back towards that crate and get some red tier loot. That could be huge. Again, if you find those gold bars or those gold piles, that is going to be putting you in pretty much the first place right now because no one is above that 300k margin.
I just want to know why and how Dunya is losing money. She's at 7.6 in the negative right now. Oh, there we go.
You had to use, there you go. You have to use a lot of resources in radiation to just survive. So that's why the value's going down.
I guess, but she had minus 500 a minute ago, and then it was minus 7,000. I'm like, girlie, what you doing? What's going on there? But okay, she's back. We're good to go. And we'll see her hopefully come out of that radiation zone alive. She seemed to be doing okay for now. Steph hasn't made his way down there just yet. Still looting around, and it's doing him well. 250, getting closer to that 300k.
We are getting to that point. Again, you want to try and have the most amount of gold combined in the two games to see who's going to be winning that aspect of the Bromance Star Brawl event. Though, we haven't seen any emotes yet. Now, we saw some crouch. Oh, okay, that was loud. That scared me. That jump scared me for a second. That was very loud. Then the radiation zone, Donya's going to be opening a crate. Maybe it's red. Not going to be red. A lot of processors going to be found out by them. But yeah, so not a lot of emotes being used here. But Neb, I want to ask you, as a just a fun question while Donya's being chased down by a disgusting monster. If you could have any kind of emote in-game, what would you like to add?
Oh, no. I'm not imaginative enough to have something off the gate, right off the bat like this. You go first.
I go first? Okay, so I already have my answer. The gear second pose of Luffy from One Piece. I think that would be sick.
I knew you'd go anime.
All my, of course I had to. I'll give all my money for that emote because it would be absolutely sick. Especially if steam came out of the character when you do it. That would be cool. Yeah. Okay, well, Donya, not taking too much damage here. That's fine, especially just able to get some extra ammo. But you don't want to be cornered in this area. I saw a player get cornered during a tournament, and I can tell you, if they are the big boss zombies coming here, you are not going to make it out alive. But yeah, anyways, your emote.
Do we already have a PMGC lifting trophy?
Yes.
Trophy lifting emote? Dang. That's a shame.
That's the most basic one, though. Come on.
Well, okay, if I said something it was from my favorite movie, then it wouldn't make sense in PUBG. So, you know, that doesn't make sense, bro. I want to see what chat's answers are, and then I'll pick the best answer from chat as mine.
Scapegoat of chat. You guys are being used as a scapegoat. I hope you know that.
Used and abused, and I will not apologize.
Okay. Thank you, Nitro. This is
you're welcome. You're so welcome.
Oh my god, no, she's chasing down. Whoa, okay, that was pretty damn quick. And he just leaves. At least commit to the fight. Oh, come on, what's this zombie doing?
What's he doing?
Can he not make it through that gate? Oh, I gotta go to the gym, bro. Oh, I think he's just barely out of their...
Yeah.
Of their area.
Steph is confusing the poor man.
Yeah, even Steph's like, what is happening? I'm not too sure. There we go, able to find another angle behind that crate. Zombies are going to be adding up to the pile. And it is going to be another player, Mighty Sky, trying to help out. He's not even shooting Mighty Sky. Mighty Sky is just looking like, what's up?
Hey, yo.
She's chilling with the zombies just running about.
Aren't they just look at them? It's the dodging and weaving for me. Oh my goodness me. And not even any health being taken from them.
I mean, tier 6 armor and helmet will do that to a man, or a girl in this case. That will help you out quite significantly. Gotta be careful though, running out. I mean, the biggest issue would be radiation zone where Donya went.
Yeah.
Where that is going to be clearly the most amount of damage you're going to be taking if you don't have the medicine. Luckily enough, she did. And that was quite helpful. Yeah, Steph also taking a little bit of damage here, down to about, 2/3, 3/4 HP. Just gotta be careful, but we do have, I can't see the timer. Oh yeah, the timer's there. So 8 minutes and 50 seconds left before the end of this first game of Metro Royale. Still a lot of time to loot up here, but you gotta keep in mind that you gotta loot and then make your way to the extraction zone, and you could maybe technically fight on the last circle. That's something you don't have to forget about.
It's true. I mean, that would be something that would be kind of cool strategy-wise. Actually, it's risky. Ooh, it's risky, right? But, you know, just don't really loot all that much, or loot your best. If you're looking a little low, then just go ahead and take out one of those players and steal their loot, and then you're good to go. What is that thing behind her? That's crazy.
I love how you just go from the 3 other players, they're just chilling in the normal part of the map, just like... I have the perfect meme template, but I forgot the song. And it's just like chilling, you know, throwing petals in the middle of the field, like, oh, it's so nice over here. And then Donya just like, I need more bullets now!
Yeah.
Please! I'm barely surviving. But yeah, Donya's going to make it out, though. Look at that. Almost 1.6 million Metro cash. And still looting, and got himself also some extra meds, so... She is going to be looking absolutely stacked to make it out of the mine warehouse. Though, do they have an extraction flare? If they do, that is going to be easy mode for them to leave.
Yeah. Hopefully for her, she does have one. That would be kind of awesome, because then she's done. She's ready to go. And honestly, the way the other teams or the other players are playing, right? Even if they do super well in the next game and she doesn't, she's looking at a fairly decent lead here. I mean, I think the most amount that we have from the other players is like, what, 400,000? Something like that? That's a far cry from 1.6.
It's hard to compete with a radiation zone loot.
Yeah.
Unless you find gold piles, which as of right now, I don't think anyone has. At least I haven't witnessed that happening. But Steph and Mighty Sky, they're just chilling together. The broskies.
Oh.
Oh, okay. See, exactly what I meant.
This is crazy. What's Venom doing here?
Well, they stuck. Can they get out? I hope so. Donya, you're in trouble if you can't. Oh my god.
Oh, come on, you got this. You got this.
They're fine.
They're fine. She's fine. She's good to go. But man, that one monster's not letting up, and this is also a problem that you have when you are a solo, right? You don't have a team to kind of keep all the zombies occupied. It's all on you. So that Venom monster is not going to be going anywhere to any of your other teams while you try and heal up. So the pressure really is all on you.
By the way, I think I lied. I think it was 16 minutes, not like I said 18 earlier, but no, it was a bit different. The one was displaced. So we are, in fact, 16 minutes away from the end of this first game of Metro. Sorry, I'm a dirty, dirty liar.
Wow, I can't believe you've done this.
Hey, but you know, am I the worst person here, or are the influencers because they didn't emote? You know, that's the
You know
real
what?
question.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're forgiven.
No emotes. Everything can be forgiven.
Yep.
Because we didn't get the emotes we were promised.
Come on, emote.
Maybe next game.
Yeah, maybe next game. Maybe they're feeling the pressure from all these zombies, right? But we'll see.
Just gotta warm up.
Yeah, a little bit of a warm up.
They're really sticking together, Steph and Mighty Skyline. Really, really the best friends ever in this game.
They
saw
are.
some red there. Not sure if Pipito got anything good. Up to 272,000. I think that might put them in second place, but we don't even have the ranking on the right side of the screen anymore, so we don't even know. Maybe Donya dropped all her loot and gave it to a very nice zombie out there. That could be a thing.
That could be a thing. I mean, are we really going to see a player fall? I mean, yeah, giving loot is one thing, but are we going to see one of them die to the zombies? That would be kind of crazy. Oh, 1.7 for Donya now. And right, look at Team 3, right? Look at Steph. He's got 442,000. The rest of them, nowhere near that amount. So Donya is looking at a very, very healthy lead coming into, or towards the end of this game.
Mighty Sky, if you just follow Steph the entire game, they're going to take the loot.
Yeah.
You're not going to get it.
That's crazy. That's really funny. Yes, but then what they don't get in loot, they get in protection, right? Because, that's nightmare fuel. Nightmare fuel.
Oh my god.
God, that's awful.
Is this the upside down?
Yeah, what is going on? But she's making it out. She's out of here.
That was too scary. What the emo? You can't just laugh at that.
That's very funny. I appreciate that, Donya.
They were going to let you go, and then you're like, oh, you make fun of me?
Yeah.
Well, in zombie language, I guess it would be more like... that would be like... Yeah, exactly. Great content, guys. Thank you for having us on.
Yeah, it's really good.
This is the casting and expertise you were all waiting for.
Absolutely.
Zombie language. Oh, there you go. There's a crawler right there for Donya. Just avoiding it. Come on. Don't be rude. At least putting it out of its misery.
Is it
Please.
miserable?
Oh, just two now.
They're coming. She thought, that's why she laughed. She thought they couldn't follow her. It's followed her. Get out of there.
What did you say? I'm very sensitive about my double chin. Okay.
Oh, Nate, good idea, quite right.
It bounced right off.
Oh, to bounce off the rocks like that, I love that.
Oh, it's the law. Oh, okay. I was confused for a second.
Excellent.
Oh, emoted again, Donya. I feel bad for the zombies. I never thought I'd say that. I feel bad for the zombies.
She's just being so mean right now, but mean for a good reason, right? They did try to kill her about 2 seconds ago, so you know what? A little laughing at is okay. I forgive.
Yeah, but what's more important, you know, your life or someone else's feelings?
My life.
Fair, yeah. No, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I had a good joke coming, but no, yeah, it's not even funny why I said so.
No. Get good, bro.
But no, we did see Donya. Thank you. We did see Donya then leave the radiation zone, so that's going to be 1.7 million of loot.
Woo!
Not confirmed just yet, but
Right.
looking pretty likely to extract with that 1.7 million. And we still have 12 minutes to go. Seems like everyone has the intention of leaving the map in the last minute or two. It seems like that's the overall feeling I'm getting right now of how everyone is playing currently.
I think looking. Oh.
Oh.
So we do see. Wait, is this Pepito going out here?
No, they're fine. They're fine.
Surely.
Look
no,
at that
I was
damage.
looking
There's
at that
no
crate.
damage.
He's just getting that epic crate there. But look at the damage going through there. Woo! I mean, that's got to be fun, right? That's pretty fun. Just a complete annihilation there. GG's.
I
Well, they
played
always-
some of this mode with with Seven, and he usually just eliminates everything and everyone.
Sprays and
and
prays.
I'm like, oh, look, good loot, and he's like, you're doing good, Max. Just keep doing that. Good job.
Yeah. You do you. Yeah, you're doing great, sweetie. Well done. Yeah.
He doesn't call me sweetie. I wish he did though, but he doesn't. Seven, please, next time. No,
Seven.
next session.
Seven, if you're
I hope he's
watching
not
this,
watching.
DM Max right now.
No, Seven is going to be weirded out. It's like, oh no, please don't tell Seven about this. I don't no.
No.
Not needed.
I might. I might. I'll wait till I see him again.
Okay. By the way, after this game, for those who are interested to see how the rest of the day and the show is going to be panning out, we are going to be having a game of TDM as like a little bit of a break between our two Metro Royale matches, and it's going to be TDM. So you had a bit of TDM last week. Now,
We did.
Are there any of these 4 players, except for Pepito because we didn't see him play last week, but any of the 3 other players in Donya, Steph, and Mighty Sky, who might be like, they could win that TDM game pretty easily?
Zasua was pretty good with the TDMs. He was doing some big
not here.
eliminations. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. You're right. Steph. I was about to say Steph. Just pretend I said that the first time. I was gonna also say
Zasura,
Steph.
also known as Steph. Yes,
Also known
perfect.
as Steph. Yeah, he's really good. He
Right.
put up some big numbers in the TDMs last week, and so I want to see him go head to head with some of these other influencers at the same time because he was really good last time.
Oh, having a pint with the homies. Best way to play some Metro Royale. But okay, so
Epic.
yeah, Steph, looking out, Steph. We'll see if they can perform because it's going to be 2v2. So we're going to have 2 influencers versus 2 other influencers on Warehouse, your typical, usual TDM map.
Oh.
There we go. 10 minutes left in this game. And they're just chilling on the middle of the road. Still not seeing any emotes.
Yeah,
Still,
I think they're
where are the
loot
emotes?
sharing at the minute because now they're
Are they?
Pepito's up to 300k, so I don't think he did that all on his onesies. I think they're.
I mean,
doing
I was
something.
going to say it's that allowed, but it is allowed. They're allowed
It's-
to team
yeah.
and work together.
It is until the last zone, but when's the last zone? That's what we want to see.
And
Donya's
Donya.
like, I don't need none of y'all. Get out of here.
All this loot is mine.
All mine. I got this. Ooh, she didn't take the
Oh, I'm
M24.
24. I
Rip.
knew, I saw it for like a split second. I was like, I'm sure Niptro is going to say something
Oh, yeah.
about that bolt action every time.
Bolty. Snip snaps. I gotta have my snip snaps, man. They're good. They're
Every
too
day.
good.
Yeah, it's part of your contract. You need
is.
X amount of snip snops if you want to have a good day. Question? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll do
I don't
it.
know where I
We'll
was
do it
going
that
with
way. Sure. We'll
Yeah,
do it
every
that
time
way.
we play Ultimate Royale with a Niptura, every time I get a sniper or a scope, I always ping it for Nep, and I sometimes give it to Niptura because she's a way better sniper than me, unfortunately. I wish
No.
I was good. But
He's
she's
decent.
the best
He's
sniper.
decent at it. I'm not. I just had to. It was the only way I could play the game for the first 2 years because I had an
Jeez.
iPhone 6 and it lagged constantly if I was within 300 yards of anybody. So I had to
Needed
do
the
long
upgrade.
range.
Yeah, I'm just IGLing the game the entire time.
He is. We didn't have you earlier. I was playing some games and we didn't have you, and I was very lost because suddenly I had to IGL, and I was like, no, I need Max. Where is he?
Yeah. Everyone complains at me when I'm IGLing, but then when I'm not there, it's like, but where do we go?
It's very true.
We have no idea. No. I'm like,
Where do we go?
you know what you miss now. It was me all along.
Yeah, it's
But
true.
I enjoyed it. It's a fun part of the game
fun.
for me, especially since Miramar was added.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
really cool, really fun. We'll talk a bit about Ultima Royale later on. We'll have a segment talking about Ultima Royale. But here we go. Another crate is going to be opened up by Donya. Still kind of around the 1.7 million mark. And there is a red loot drop there. Not sure what it is. We'll have to go check it out.
Oh, she emoted.
We got an emote! Finally. Thank you, Donya.
It's only 20 minutes late.
I've been needing this. True, yeah.
2 red
Yeah,
things, though. Nice. Are those
What is
gold
it?
bars? What are they?
1.77. Okay, there we go. Went up an extra.
1.8.
Oh, okay.
All
Up
right.
an extra 100k almost.
Nice.
I mean, is it really making a difference?
At this point, no.
You were losing by 1.7 million. Now you're losing by 1.8 million. Oh, well. Oh, that changes everything. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, they're trying to hide in the chest now.
I mean, it's kind of OP. No one's really going to look at you over there. At this point, don't you think you kind of go home now? Like, these two are fighting it out amongst themselves, trying to get, 4.5k out of each of them. And Donya's over here like, nah, I'm good, bro. I got 1.8 mil. And I ain't sharing none of it. It's mine.
I'm swimming up. That was the song. That was the song I was thinking about. And then the other one's like, dun 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 dun. It's just a super sweaty mode.
Yeah.
Don't remember the lyrics. I hope that was good enough because I do not remember them.
Like, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Getting groovy. That's what 1.8 mil feels like. Heck yeah.
Thank you, Donya. For that alone, here's an extra million
Yeah.
in Metro Cash, not real life. I don't have that amount. I have minus 500.
Same.
But-
Same. Hey, yo, why's she dropping it, though?
Oh,
Hey,
wait.
yo.
Then-
Oh, to show her outfit. Let's go. Let's go. Woo!
I was like, are we going to have to restrict the stream?
Nice. Good job. Excellent. Oh, she's gone.
You.
But you're solo. What do you mean, Donya? You're solo.
The sass. The sass.
I mean, if you said that when you were playing with me, fair enough. But you're solo. You can't say you're like tired of carrying. I mean, all that loot.
All that
Carried
loot.
Okay, because carrying is like all the gold bars and stuff is heavy.
Yeah.
Makes sense now.
right.
No,
She got it
doesn't.
back, though. She got it back. She is near an exit point, though. Did you see that? That green smoke going up behind her. So
I did not see, but thank you.
She is nearing the end of her stint here, I think. She's probably, I don't know if she's going to join up with these guys and kind of figure out how much loot everybody gets, or if she's going to take it all for herself and just get out of here before the last zone.
Look, Donya has no
it is the last
interest.
zone.
Okay, we're fighting Steph. No, they were homies, and now they're gonna get
backstab.
roasted. I'll see Steph, nice movement around the crate, and that's gonna be GG Dunzo,
Wow.
Mighty Sky to get the first elimination in this 25+ minute game.
Wow.
As Donya is just again avoiding everyone. It feels like the lockdown all over again. Just not getting in a 100-kilometer radius of anyone else.
Yep.
And they're looking to extract.
Alrighty, yeah. Looks like she's going to be skedaddling 300 meters until the exit point. I'm confused why she didn't take the last one, but maybe. Here we go. Flamethrower versus MK. Which one's going to win, though? It's looking like the MK is going to win here, Max. Pepito running and not enough. Mighty Sky bringing out the big guns there, and she's going to be getting all that tasty loot, but she better be careful. It looks like Donya's headed her way.
So that's why they were following Pepito and Steph. Mighty Sky was just waiting. She was waiting in the wings.
Yep.
Like, that loot will be mine eventually. And it was. I mean, maybe not, because Donya, as you said, is walking someone that direction, but I think they're looking to extract. I don't know how far they are. I see the name Mighty Sky, but I think they're pretty far away. So yeah,
Yep.
they're not going to be joining that fight. And they're looking to leave with, again, 1.8 million. Actually, how much loot value is Mighty Sky going to get out of eliminating the two other players? Because that could be quite high.
That
Not
could be
1.8
huge.
million high, but pretty high.
Yeah, you're... Oh!
Oh, wait. No, they are there.
Oh! Wait. What's going on here? She doesn't even have a weapon out. It's Peekaboo running around. Oh.
What? Oh.
We're crouching. Crouch a friendship. Back up a friendship. Crouch a friendship.
I am so confused right now.
I am confusion.
Are they doing sign language?
I think so.
Are they doing PUBG Mobile language? What's going on?
I think so.
This guy's like luring Donya, like, follow me, come over here. Like, where are you taking me to?
To the monster.
You have
Emotes!
180 seconds. Oh, finally.
Emote. Okay.
Well, there's a cool MK14 skin on the backpack of Mighty Sky, I have to say. I'm jealous of that one. They both have the same, I think.
They're going off into the sunset, Max.
I mean, I'm sure their conversation they're having is riveting right now. I'm sure. I just wish we could have insight on what they're talking about.
Yeah. So, Donya's
look
like...
at loot value, actually. 1.0.
Oh, 1 mil, yeah.
1.0,
okay,
yeah,
so
or 1
not
mil.
bad. Yeah. It's not bad. Interesting that Donya chose not to fight in the final zone and is instead leaving. Mutual agreement there. Gonna be going ahead and skedaddling, and that is the green circle of yay, you did it. Time to emote until you go home.
Are they gonna wait until the last few seconds? Oh no, they left. There you go. Mighty Sky is just gonna be the sole remaining player in this game with 1 million Metro Cash.
Sheesh.
And looking for another extraction point is my guess. You got 2 minutes on the clock now to make that transition to the other extraction point. And you got a mountain right in front of you. Not gonna be easy to make your way through that. Might wanna walk around. Can you make even up there? I don't. It looks a bit steep.
There might be a crevice.
No, I was gonna say it seems quite unlikely to make it up that mountain.
Alrighty then. That's fine. I mean, this is where you kind of get a little antsy, though, as well, right? Because, yes, you know, technically you have 90 seconds, and yes, it's only 90 meters there, so you're not going to not reach it in time, but then when you start seeing those seconds, it's like, am I going to get there in time? Am I going to be able to save this 1 million? It's that sort of thing as well that gets in your head. At least for me, I always panic ever so slightly, even though I know I'm here. I'm like, quick, hit the button, let's go before the countdown goes to 50.
I mean, the main issue usually is going to be, what if another player's looking at me extract and then they get me and they get my loot? But
exactly.
They eliminated 2 of the other players, and then also one of the other players, they had like a mutual agreement that, no, we're homies, we're just going to go our separate ways, extract, and keep all that loot in our pockets. So yeah, here we go. The game is going to be done, and as we know, Donya is going to be maintaining that 1.8 million Metro Cash lead, and followed up very closely in second place with 1.2 million Metro Cash. So good stuff, but unfortunately for Steph and Pepito, they were done dirty. I'm telling you, Niptera, Mighty Sky, how could you? I mean, technically you're allowed to, but still not cool.
Not cool, man. I mean, the thing is, they tried their best with those flamethrowers. I mean, they did so much damage to the zombies. You'd have thought they'd do a little bit more damage to the people, but that level 6 gear kind of negates that, I guess. And the MK just shoots right through it. It slices through the armor, as you know, you love to hear me say. It's very cool, very fun, and Mighty Sky really got the better of those two in the first place. So 1.8 and 1 mil, not bad to look at.
Yeah, and you know what? If you guys in chat are loot goblins just like Donya in that game, make sure to go and support her in the in-game section of the Bromance Star Brawl event, and you can give her all the points of your games, and hopefully they'll make it into the finals, and if they do win the finals, get their avatar in-game with the frame, and that would be a cool combo. I wonder what the frame is going to be, right? The avatar frame is going to be, because is it just going to be their YouTube or TikTok profile picture, or is it going to be something a little bit more intricate? Because if they can have some actual artistic impact on what's being made, that would be sick, because I would maybe have to get one if it looks cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I would be so down to have one of those as my avatar, as my frame, as my whatever, you know? We want to see that creativity coming into PUBG Mobiles. Really, but what we've been seeing come into the game, you know, with the World of Wonder maps, with the home bases, with all of this kind of stuff, is really getting those players involved and creating inside the game. So it wouldn't surprise me if we did see a little bit of that come through in these prizes, and I'm all for it.
Yeah, hopefully. And also, don't forget, you can head on over to all of these influencers' channels, like if they're over on Twitch, YouTube, or TikTok, and just being over there, you can have a chance to win a portion of the 100,000 UC that are currently put available out there in the wild and spread and distributed by all of these influencers. So if you want to have a shot at some extra UC to get some cool in-game skins, which we know, Nep, right now, there are a lot of skins you could get. Even the new supercar, I forgot the name, isn't it? The Dodge, I think it is,
yes.
that you can currently get. Which that one is really sick, and I heard there's maybe rumors of a BMW collab later on in the year. So maybe just hold on to the UC and you'll get something sick eventually, because it is there's a lot of cool stuff on the line coming up very, very soon.
There is indeed. I'm super stoked for that. We will want to see that, but I think we have something else to talk about here, or at least I do. Let me just hold on right 1 second, because I have something I want to talk about real quick. You know, we've been in Metro and doing all of those things, but we didn't see any pandas come into that. And I think that's what we're missing here, and that's what this little segment's going to be all about. The Panda Merchant is in the Metro Royale game. You don't have enough cash, right? You don't? Then you can go exchange those meh items, those ew items, stinky items. Take them to the Panda Merchant, and he will give you all the epic merch before falling back asleep. So, you know what? There you go. Got the orb of energy. He's tuckered out, but he gives you all that good stuff, and he gets to nap as well. So it's a win-win all the way around, and just go home, get all that stuff, and you're good to go. The Panda Merchant is where it's at for Metro Royale.
I just tried to trade with a Panda Merchant, and he just gave me like a watch. That's like the worst loot possible in Metro. I was promised good loot, Panda Merchant.
Yeah,
What's going
he just
on?
doesn't like you.
I did shoot a few bullets of MK14 at him, so maybe he's a bit angry at me.
Yeah,
but,
that's not good.
maybe that's the issue.
That's
but yeah,
dark.
you can get some great loot. It's actually really fun because you can get a ton of loot on yourself, and you just go at the Panda Merchant and you just swap it out for something just a little bit better, and that alone can get you a lot of extra value. If they went to the Panda Merchant that last game, maybe they could have beaten the Overlord Donya, but unfortunately that Panda Merchant was not in that game. It was a zombie uprising, so it was just not possible. But it might be in the next game of Metro Royale coming on down the line later on today. Though, the next game coming up here is going to be TDM Nep. And I don't know if you saw the duos that are going to be happening, because I have not. But there could be some deadly duos happening. I'm thinking Steph, Mighty Sky together in particular. Now, that could be a good combo.
That could be kind of awesome. I really want to see that. I think it was really interesting. Last week, we saw the first game kind of just be all chaotic. And then as we got through each game, it got more and more strategic and more holding of angles and everything. So I want to see what we're going to be seeing coming into the one game, right? Because it's only one game. We're not having 4. We're not having 6 games. It's just the one. So I want to see if it's all going to be chaotic and everybody just have a bunch of fun, or are they really going to try and hold out for that time?
Hopefully, I mean, we'll see how it's going to be working out, but it's going to be fun to see how TDM's going to be working out. I don't know if anyone is going to have the same weapon, or if we're going to see a bit of weapon variety, because otherwise, as we know, usually P90 is like the god tier weapon. Like MK14 is god tier weapon when it comes to Metro Royale. Battle Royale mode is going to be the M4, and when it comes to this, it's going to be P90 all day, every day, because it's just such a damn good weapon in close quarters, especially with third-person perspective behind the crates. You can just get very easy early sprays and pre-fires also if you want, and you're going to be looking pretty good. But yeah, it's going to be down to the skill and see how good they're actually going to be. Actually, Neptura, a question for you. Was sliding allowed last week?
Yes.
Oh, I love that, because sliding is usually banned for a lot of these TDM matches.
It's stinky.
Yeah, but it's different and it's fun. I kind of like
but
it.
It's different.
I like it.
I suppose.
It's going to be fun.
Producers are telling us we have our duos for the TDM. We have our duos in chat right now.
She's faking like we're being told something. Guys, it's written to us on Discord. She's
breaking
the illusion, okay?
man.
It's not.
Bruh. Everybody roast him in chat.
Oh, guys. They're telling me in Morse code. The teams are Donya and Steph and Pepito and Mighty Sky right now. Get ready. It's going to be an epic TDM game. No, okay, it's not. We just got told by message.
I heard it like, boop, it was on my laptop, my PC. But yeah. Okay, so it's going to be really, really interesting to see those duos head-to-head, right? Pepito, Mighty Sky, Donya, and Steph. So Donya being so far, our Metro Royale, whoa, what's going on with my eye? Metro Royale epic, just number 1, 1.8 mil, all of that. Domination versus Steph, right? Versus Steph, who in last week was also dominating in those TDMs. So I want to see what they got to bring to the table in this one final game.
So we have a TDM God and a Metro Royale loot goblin in Donya. And then on the other side, we have Pepito, who was like the homie in the last game, with Mighty Sky dropping some sick emotes every once in a while. So I'm not sure who I'm going to go for here, but if I had to make a pick, I kind of want to back Steph, that you said did really good in TDM last week. So but wait, you picked Donya and Steph, right? Or did you pick
I didn't
Pepito?
pick anybody.
So who are you picking then? Okay, I want to know. Who are you picking?
Okay, if you're picking Steph and Donya, I'm going to go with Pepito and Mighty Sky.
Fair enough. Okay, there you go. Those are our teams. And if out of any of these 4 influencer guys you want to support them, you can do that right now, heading on over into PUBG Mobile itself. And you go to the Bromance Brawl section in the event section of the game, and you can right now pick one influencer to support, and you've got a plethora of different missions you can do to support them by just playing your typical, usual daily PUBG Mobile bit of action, and give them an opportunity to head on over into the finals to maybe get some cool personal influencer-themed in-game loot and like frames and avatars and all that cool stuff. So yeah, head on over to do that right now if you have the chance. It takes you a few minutes, and then you can just forget about it, and it just keeps on happening in the background. Did you pick someone, Nep, for this tournament, actually?
For this tournament? Well, I went with Sky Captain in the first round. In the second round, I have not yet done that, but I need to. I have 2 more days. I will do it.
Unbelievable.
I know, I'm so sorry.
I picked Star Captain originally. As we know, didn't make it through. But actually, it was quite close. We didn't make it into the second phase of this tournament. And I did pick Zasro, but as we know, Zasro is not here now. So I guess my points automatically go to Pepito, is my guess. So another French influencer. So
I think they stay
hopefully
with
Pepito is going to do well, which is why I did not pick his duo. I don't know why. I'm very inconsistent, guys. I'm trying.
He's wishy-washy. This guy's so wishy-washy, man. You know,
I'm all over the place.
Whatever.
It's weird.
He goes with the flow, right? He goes with the wind, like you can see in the new mode, right, on game. You know, are you using that wind thing?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You lost me for a second.
No, we're back. We're back. We're good. It's fine. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Chat as well. If you want to tell us, you know, who you're supporting in this event, I want to see it. We want to see it. Yeah, like Zane is saying, Steph Gaming fam. Let's go. So we got a supporter of Steph in the chat. We'd love to see that. And hopefully he will do you proud in that TDM. And we'll see him come out on top, maybe 50-50. I mean, it really is 50-50, isn't it? With those two teams, it's a 50-50.
Yeah, it is a 50-50 at the end of the day. By the way, I just want to go through some of the quick missions as you have a little bit of a call out over there. Wait, am I pointing the right? I was pointing the right way originally. There you go. Over there. Some of the quick missions you can do once you picked an influencer in the events tab in Bromance Brawl. For 2 points, you can play 10 minutes, stacking up to a maximum of 30 minutes. So pretty easy. 1 game or 2, if you survive, could be enough to get those extra 6 points for your favorite influencer. 1 elimination equal 1 point, up to 20 total per day. 1 top 10 is equal to 5 points, so you can get 4 top 10s, you'll get 20, which is the max for that specific mission. And then some extra duo missions in all modes can add up to a total of 2 points. So quick math, 20, 20, 40, 46, 48, 48 points total for your favorite influencer if you do all those missions in the day. So definitely go head on over to the event section and do that right now, because that, again, Niptero, when you said it earlier on the show today, it can add up to the millions. So like these communities are massive. And if everyone does these 48 points daily, maybe billions, okay, maybe not, but high in the millions. high
in the millions. Yeah, for sure. Because remember, we still have 3 days, right? If you haven't done them today, you can do them tomorrow. You can do them the 10th as well, because the voting ends for this round on the 10th of February at midnight, 11:59 p.m. CET. So all of those combined there means that you've still got 3 days to do it. And if my math is correct on this, over 100 points coming in that you can donate to your favorite influencer. So don't miss out on all of that. It's super easy to do, as Max has explained. I mean, basically, it's one of those things where if you're playing the game frequently, consistently, then you're going to get them basically for free, because you're playing that game for 10 minutes. You're getting those elims, you're getting all the stuff. So it would be very, very easy to do. Send them over to your favorite influencer and see what they can give you. I mean, like the prizes.
And we do have to say, right, you get the prizes for the influencers, but you also get stuff yourself, because you get extra skins also at the end of the path if you do vote and give some points every day. I think you also get some crate coupons and stuff. So even if you don't want to support anyone and you're like just evil to your very core, but you can still get stuff for yourself. No, and we know everyone loves self-gratification and get some extra stuff for themselves. They're very greedy people. No, well, I'm sorry. I mean, you might not be, guys. Not attacking you. But if you want stuff for yourself, you can definitely go get some free skins. And it's not a temporary skin too. It's just unlocked on your account, so you'll have a skin forever. And I think it is limited to these, because I have never seen any of these influencer tournament skins come back. So definitely don't miss out on an opportunity. If you're a collector of skins, this is going to be your possible single opportunity to head on over and get those skins and create coupons for yourself. Though I am checking, Nep, we're up to 3 players in the TDM lobby. 1 player's missing. I'm going to do a random call out. I'm going to say it's Donya who's still looting food in their kitchen. because it took time in the Metro Royale, so had to get a snack, and they're just not quite ready.
Well, you know what's really funny? You know what's really funny? I was going to say Mighty Sky, and we've just been told that it was Mighty Sky who's left.
Even production said it's Mighty Sky's
They
fault.
really want us to call her out.
We have not started.
You know what?
Mighty Sky.
We're calling you out right now. We're calling you out. Get in game.
Yeah, Mighty Sky just eliminating 2 players that last game of Metro,
Yes.
and now making them wait, like making them suffer as much as possible.
Yeah.
Which is fair. It's PUBG Mobile is about eliminating people and making them suffer in game, of course.
In game. Yeah.
Yeah, we're really going on tirades on this one, waiting for this game to start.
Well,
I'm really excited for the
Mighty Sky's
TDM
fault.
here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. What weapons do you like to use in TDM when you play TDM?
I haven't been unknown to use the Groza. Groza's kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
M4 or a Groza. I use the M7 a lot. Uzi's on one of my loadouts, but I don't know why, because I don't like the gun, so I don't know why I would use it in TDM. But M7 I often use. I use the M7 a lot. What about you?
If I could use MG3, I would use it, but unfortunately it's banned in TDM for
Yeah,
some
get
reason.
wrecked. It's too OP.
I thought you were going to be on my side there and be like, yeah, Max, I agree. No, otherwise I use the M4 because I play TDM to train and get myself heated up for some games of Ultimate Royale. And M4 is the one I use 99.9% of the time if I find it, which doesn't always happen. But otherwise, M4 all day, every day. It's great.
Yeah.
And I slide all over the place, which I know some people don't like. But I use sliding because I feel cool when I'm doing it. And that's all that matters.
You know what? You're right. You're right. That's all that matters. If you feel cool doing it, then that is awesome. GG's there. I don't use sliding because I only play thumbs and I can't control it. Mr. iPad over here, Mr. Tablet, is got more control over this than I do.
I'm going to get in trouble if you tell people I play on a bigger device than most. It's comfortable, guys. I have it on my lap and it's very comfy. Actually, tell us in chat, what type of device do you play on when you play PUBG Mobile? Metro Royale, Battle Royale, TDM, World of Wonders, anything? Feel free to tell us in the comments. We'll be checking out some of your answers. So, I swear, every time I ask these type of questions, Nep, someone says, I play on Samsung Smart Fridge. And I'm like, how does that work out? No idea. But it's cool. You get a cool, chill beverage, and you're also playing PUBG Mobile, which is
that's kind of fun.
An amazing combo.
Yeah, honestly, I'm down for that. Let's do that after this. Cool beverage and pubgmobile is kind of awesome. I see somebody saying just M24. Sylvie, I'm calling you out right now. But we're finally in to our TDM match in the middle of our Metro Royale, and we are about to go in 4, 3, 2, 1. On your mark, get set, and go.
That was amazing. Guys, I don't think you need me anymore. Just Nipturo is going to do all the sound effects. He's going to do the shooting of the guns at the same time while it's happening in game. We're going to mute the game feed. Oh, M24 shot connecting from Pepito.
Ain't no way we're actually using M24 here. Ain't no way.
Mighty Sky has to win after making us wait that long. If we don't see a huge win from Mighty Sky's team, I'm going to be severely angry and disappointed.
He's going to start yelling, guys. We don't want that. But they've decided to go for the M24 round, which is both immensely satisfying and highly annoying, right? It's immensely satisfying if you're the one getting that sick headshot in the middle of everything. It's so annoying when it's like, I haven't even pulled the trigger yet, and I'm down and gone and done, and GG's there.
Well, Pepito got himself a cheeky little double onto Steph and Donya, so really good job so far. First goal is going to be to reach 40 total eliminations, or whoever has the most amount of eliminations at the 10-minute mark, which as of right now, no, I think that we are going to get to 40 eliminations maybe before the 10-minute mark, because it's going by pretty damn quickly. And with the M24 here, they do have a Scorpion in their secondary, but I'm pretty sure it is not allowed to use that pesky, disgusting Scorpion weapon. Only M24 Supremacy, which I'm sure Nep is a big fan of, because even though it's way shorter range than you would usually use it, Nep, that's for sure.
That is definitely correct, but you know what? Nothing helps your aim like a sniper rifle, right? In these close quarters, you cannot spray and pray, and that was an epic shot there. Another one! Jeez, Pepito doing the business with this M24. I wonder if it was him who suggested it.
It reminds me of the old Pepito ads, which is also a biscuit in France. And you said cheese Pepito, Pepito is ay Pepito. And that was like the slogan back then in the ads. And you took me back to like when I was 8 right there. Now, that was a really weird moment. That was my Madeleine de Proust. moment. But here we go. More eliminations coming on through. 97. So despite seeing Pepito doing so well with the M24, it is not a massive lead that's been creating. Only 2 eliminations, so very easily can be overcome. Steph gets a 6-6 shot onto Mighty Sky. And now Pepito, 1v2 in the middle of the map here, does take a shot, will be able to survive that first initial bullet, and he's just running around, able to just play games at this point and able to survive, and he does get 1 elimination. How the hell is Pepito still alive? I have no damn idea. This guy is a god.
10 elims to Mighty Sky's 1, and you know she's trying to do her best here. She's trying to pull off that support, but Pepito just a bit too good with that M24 in this kind of range. It's kind of insane.
Pepito back at it again, going to try and pre-fire the corner of that crate.
Oh.
7 bullets though. Ooh. Oh my god, the jump. He's just getting surrounded by foes and eventually does get taken down. Donya going to go back down, maybe get some extra ammo. Not going to be looking for the ammo, looking for Mighty Sky instead. As Mighty Sky's just trying to help and actually gets an elimination there onto Steph. Nicely done, helping out the homie Pepito. As Donya now finding themselves into a 1v2. Can they 1v2 Mighty Sky? And also Pepito, yes they can. That's the first elimination of 2. And they even have backup of their teammate. Now back to a 1v2 scenario.
Woo! Pepito, immediate revenge play there. There we go. Donya, low HP though. She's going to have to wait a little bit, but Pepito might be looking for her just a little bit. There we go. That's the reload. Whoa! He's too good with this. He's too good. He's brought down Steph. He takes out Donya. Steph is so low. Can he get this? Mighty Sky is trying to keep him off one angle. Nicely done. Just tickles away that health there. Yeah, there we go. Pepito able to take out Steph, and he is just a god with this snip snap.
I love how everyone had experience playing TDM against these specific players.
Yes.
And Pepito just came in as a replacement for Zastro. Like, no, I chose violence today when I woke up, and rightly so. Like, he is just dominating with that weapon. Mighty Sky going to be traded off between them and Donya. And who gets the last laugh? Guess what? It's Pepito. If you guess Pepito, you were right again, because it's always Pepito. He's always the man on top, and gets another one onto Donya. Woo! Gets a back-to-back shot onto Steph.
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay, Pepito. He's angry.
What I do want to say though, how did it go up from 20 to 14? That's kind of crazy. I was gonna say it's very close. Pepito having 18 elims doesn't feel like it should be as close as it is, but it is close. We are seeing only 5 points differentiating these two teams, and 18 elims to 2 is kind of crazy.
Yeah, iron sight for Mighty Sky. I saw some people also have a 4x scope. I don't know which one would really give you the biggest advantage here, really, when it comes to this, but Pepito, I've never seen him even scope in. He doesn't need to scope in at this point. Going to be looking to push onto Donya. Donya's got the information around those boulders. Great shot onto Steph, puts him down to a 3rd HP, and they even hits a 2nd shot, but they just are down to a slither of HP at the end of the day. Mighty Sky, can they play cleanup on Isle Warehouse? No, they cannot. Steph will be the one to put an end to that killing spree. Now it's going to be 22 to 18. Now, actually, that initial leader was created there has been reduced quite significantly.
It has. Both Steph and Donya pulling a lot of weight around here. 10 and 8 elims, respectively, right? And you see now,
Whoa.
That headshot, though. That headshot from Pepito stops any plans there. Mighty Sky gets one. Nicely done there. Gonna grab that off angle a little bit there, and that's gonna be Steph next up on the chopping block.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nicely done. And she's going with no scope on it at all, which I'd have thought at least at this range you'd have a red dot or something.
I mean, I don't hate it. It's been working out. The pre-fires around the corner have been working greatly for Mighty Sky, though. And close to these, I was going to say when she gets pushed, she struggles a bit sometimes, but no, man, that was a good one-on-one trade-off. Get an elimination, go out yourself, and assist your homie, Pepito, as much as possible. Great shot from Steph, despite Pepito trying to do the jump shot himself. It was just not quite enough. Steph is going to be in a one-on-one, and Mighty Sky will have the last laugh. We'll put the nail in the coffin. 27 to 22, just a 5 elimination difference. And we are now to the 3-minute 40-second mark. So actually, it might go the whole 10 minutes here. So it might not be the first to 40. It might be the most eliminations when you reach that final few seconds to win this game.
All the more reason to get those elims as high as you can, right? Because if it's 27 to 23, if the clock stops now, it is Team Blue who are going to take the win. But if Team Red can just get it to 28 and the clock stops, that means they win despite everybody's hard work here. So Steph coming in with that double elimination, that squad wipe, if you will, for his 15th elimination is kind of insane.
Yeah, that was a sick double shot from Steph, actually able to close that gap by an extra 2 points. If they get another good little double, that could easily put them back in the lead, or at least even Stevens with the first squad of Pepito and Mighty Sky. Pepito, though, yeah, wrapping around this little wall is just so strong. Oh, he's going to get pushed up by 2 players at the same time. But he's just controlling the battleground like an absolute god. He hits one, hits the second, another 2 points on board. 31 to 25, only 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. There's still enough time in, Nep, for that gap to be closed. But when you're seeing how strong Pepito has been playing, that is going to be a rough gap to wrap up and close up in your favor.
It really is. They're starting to run away with it a little bit here. Now, Mighty Sky getting the 33rd elimination here. She took a minute to warm up, but she's up to 8 elims now. And Danya, the emote queen over here, too busy dancing.
Just, you win the style game of this TDM
style
match.
Points. Yep.
Style points. That's Mighty Sky. But be careful, ammo-wise, Mighty Sky has got 2 more clips. Unless you get eliminated, then, yeah, there you go. Pick up the ammo. Now you'll be good. You can survive for eons with those 30, 40 bullets. There we go. But, or you just leave Pepito do the heavy lifting.
Jeez,
3 eliminations. So they've been speedrunning the end of this game here, Nep. Only 2 eliminations needed, and they will be taking home this TDM match.
They will, and the gap is large again now. Mighty Sky gets the 38th. So 39th, rather. Danya being real slow with this. Oh, gets Pepito headshot. Oh, beautiful from Danya. Saves it for a little while longer. Elongates the game by just a little bit. And 29 elims to 40. That's going to be it. Pepito takes out Steph. And that's going to be the final of those eliminations coming through there. It is going to be Pepito and Mighty Sky to take the win.
Wait, only a KD of 2.2, Pepito? Fell off.
Fell off, bro.
No, 28 eliminations with the M24 in CQC, in TDM Wows is madness. And
in less than 10 minutes? Crazy.
Sure, I mean, some people don't like the sliding. I gotta say, that movement was just crazy cool to witness from every single player.
Yeah.
But Pepito in particular, I think he was really making full use of it every once in a while. So yeah, well done to Team 1 for taking home that TDM match in style, and really impressive stuff. And I'm kind of jealous, Nep, after witnessing that I was not here for week 1, because man, those matches must have been so cool with the sliding. That was some cool stuff to witness.
It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was. I don't hate the sliding as much when you have 1 bullet to use, right? When it's an M24, that slide and then the headshot with the slide is kind of OP. When it's spray and pray, I think it's a little less skillful, and so it's harder to watch. But you know what? With the M24s, it's OP.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely going to be really strong, though. I do think we are about to have an interview with Mighty Sky, as they just won this TDM game. So we'll just wait for them to join up on the show so we can ask them a few nice little questions about the Bromance Star Brawl and also Metro Royale, and see what their thoughts are about this. And if they are looking pretty comfortable winning the whole thing, right? Because again, there's a lot on the line here, Nep, and Mighty Sky might be looking pretty mighty confident to win the whole tournament.
Might indeed, but let's see. Wait, let's see. Is she here? Hello?
I don't know.
Hello, welcome. How are you?
Oh, there we go.
Hi. Welcome to the show, Mighty Sky. Happy to have you. How are you?
I'm happy too. I'm pretty good. How are you guys?
Great.
Good, yeah.
First time we've been asked if we're doing good, Nep. That's very nice. Well, thank you very much, Mighty Sky. Very polite of you. But Mighty Sky, I really want to say congratulations to you for making it so far in the Bromance Star Brawl tournament. How are you feeling about this whole event as a whole so far, making it to day 2?
Honestly, first of all, I wasn't expecting to winning. I had a really great team partner, so we had a good teamwork, honestly. And the Metro Royale, I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was pretty fun. In the last zone, we had some fights. And yeah, we made it pretty good. It was cool.
Awesome. Yeah, it was very, very cool indeed. How did that go, though, with the Metro Royale bit? Because you guys were teaming up a long time, and then you just went fisticuffs with it. Like, well, how did that decision come about?
Oh yeah, we were actually a bit confused. We were like thinking, let's loot a little bit, explore the map, and then we can just decide at the end, let's fight against each other to make the streams a little bit, spicy, and just let's have fun. It was actually really cool.
Awesome.
Oh, okay. We thought you backstabbed them for a second. Like, how could you?
There they're fine with it. The guys could, but Donya, I could never touch her. We just went from the east side, and she went from the west side. Like, that was cool. Some of the
Nice.
Oh, that's sick. But like, yeah, I mean, I'm happy you got all their loot then. I guess that was fantastic how that game went down. But I'm actually talking about Metro Royale itself here because that's the big focal point of this second week of Bromance Brawl. What's your favorite like current new update or addition to Metro Royale that's been in the game? Like we have the Panda Merchant and stuff. Like, what do you enjoy the most out of Metro Royale?
Honestly, I love that they added the survival drop one, the map, the survival drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. It gives me the classic match vibes, like where you have to fight against the people, like when the zone is coming, you have pressure, you have so much actions all the time. And I love this mod so much, honestly. Definitely.
Well, actually, you're lucky. That's going to be the next the next game of Metro Royale we're going to have. So we'll see you trying to loot goblin your way over to that crate for sure. And hopefully it's going to be going well for you. But yeah, so right now, looking at how things are going to be going so far, you might be heading into the finals if things go well vote-wise. But do you have anything you'd like to say to your community or to the people that maybe are not too sure they'd like to vote for someone yet in this tournament that you would like to have them support you and give you those extra points of Bromance Brawl?
Honestly, just feel happy with the votes, guys. Don't make any wrong decisions. My Disc is here for you. But even not, vote for the others. They also really deserve it. I love you all.
That's very sweet. Well, hopefully you'll make it all the way to the finals. Though, actually, I want to say right now, if you do head to the finals, who would you like to go up against in the finals out of these three other players you're going up against?
Honestly, Donya and Steph would be really, really exciting.
But that's three. You need what? You need to choose one.
One of them. Oh, who was like winning.
Yes, one.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I would probably say
against
Donya.
you.
I feel like against me. I mean, I would love to. I would love to, honestly, with Donya. Why not?
Oh, why not?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Any question on your side, Nep, before we wrap up this interview?
What are you expecting to get from the next game? What's your plan for that next Metro Royale match?
I mean, I have the advantage with the map. I think my opponent don't really know about it, but I will just go sneaky and see what my opponent doing and just attack them. Maybe, the backstabbing thing again. And just enjoy.
Nice. Love to hear it. Awesome.
It was a good strat. You can't really complain too much. You got you the loot, which is exactly what we want in Metro Royale. But again, thank you so much, Mighty Sky, for joining us on this interview. It was a pleasure to have you, and we wish you best of luck for the last game of today over in Metro Royale.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Have a good stream.
Awesome.
Thank you
so much. Hopefully we'll be covering everything and the backstabbing happening in the game. But no, it's been a pleasure having Mighty Sky here for the interview, and it's really cool. I think this is the first time we talked to an influencer for at least for me, because I wasn't here on the first week, so it's always nice to have a bit of insight. And it's cool to know that the backstabbing in that first Metro Royale game wasn't completely unfounded. There was some discussing, and it made sense at the end of the day.
And it's going to continue. It's going to continue into the next
More
match.
backstabbing?
I'm stoked.
Oh my God.
Let's go. Heck yeah.
I mean, we're going to have the circles and the crates, so that they might be all racing for that loot crate and just hoping to get all of it. And if one person gets all of the big tier loot, maybe you're just going to follow that player and just backstab them and just get the loot and then extract. We'll have to see. But of course, as always, guys, you have to make sure to head on over into the event section of PUBG Mobile, and you can go into Bromance Brawl area in the event section and go pick which of these influencers you want to go and support, and do all the missions right now if you want to give them as many points as possible. Because right now, Nep, again, you said it in the millions, so we want to see that record beat from the last tournament.
We do indeed. Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see all the records done and dusted, but we will see where we're going to be going here. And speaking of Metro Royale, I think we got a little bit of a talk to have.
Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of a video to chat about here, guys, because as we talked about, all the modes in PUBG Mobile have some massive updates, and Metro Royale has been having update after update after update recently, and one of the newest additions is going to be the crates, the survival drops that are going to be coming around the maps, on different maps, when you play Metro Royale, in the addition of the circles, of course. And here we go, we have some of these crates you can find around the map, and the loot Neptura can't talk right now, but I can tell you she would love it too, because the loot you can find in these is crazy. You got a lot of red tier loot, some gold ingots, and of course, you can find, as we saw there, the extraction flare, which if you can get that is going to make just leaving the game with all that loot, not having to fight, so much damn easier. That's going to be your go-to if you want to. Look at that in the video. They're able to extract easily because of that crate. So if you see one and no one is just sneaking about, you might want to head on over there. It might just be super worth it for you in terms of loot value and to get that flare. As Neptura is looking at me weird. What's up?
Is that the new Ultimate Royale? Are we going to go grind that? That looks cool.
That's the Ultimate Royale?
That's the new Ultimate Royale. We have to go
Metro
grind
Royale.
Metro. Yeah, we have to go grind Metro now. Survival mode. Let's go. I'm so down for that.
Wait, did I say Ultimate Royale by mistake?
No, I said
Oh.
I think that's our new Ultimate.
Okay, that's why you're confused. I was like, did I mess up? Did I do something? Oh, no.
Yes,
okay,
you messed up. How dare you? No, you didn't.
I messed up working with you. That was my biggest mistake. Anyways, but sorry, no, I'm joking. It's fine. It's fun working with you.
Yeah,
sometimes.
It's all good. I bully him back. It's fine.
But no, it's going to be interesting to see how big a focus this survival drop is going to have for these players, right? Because do you just drop everything you're doing and you head on over there and get it and fight for it, or do you just maybe go for other loot elsewhere that's not the crate, and because you're not involved in the fight, you have a higher chance of getting some good loot around the map and then just leaving without fighting? What's the strat going to be?
Depends on who you are as a person. I mean, we saw Danya not really care about any of those other people on the map last time, so maybe we'll see something like that again from her on the next game. The others, maybe they'll band up a little bit more. Maybe they'll be a bit closer. Maybe they'll want to go for that zone rather than all the other things, and maybe they will want to be in those fights in the thick of it. We'll have to see. But maybe at the other side of that, Danya is feeling very happy with her lead right now, so she may be wanting to get into some more action.
Yeah, because I believe we are going to be still adding up the points of the last Metro Royale game, or maybe they're just individually, they did just split off games, so you can just win one game and maybe win the second or lose the second. We'll see how the rules really work out at the end, but you just want to try and have a good time and get people to vote. And the stream that's happening right now, you can also head on over to all of these different influencers' channels on Twitch, on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, and you have a chance to, if you head on over there, to win a portion of the 100,000 UC that are currently put available out there for you guys. So if you want a cool skin right now and you're just missing on just a few UC, this might just be your best shot at making sure you can get that skin for yourself. And as we said already, Neptura, that M4 that you got with the lying like tiger crate animation, I want that, but I don't have the UC.
Yeah, I'm trying to upgrade it now as we speak. I think I upgraded it today to advanced form, but now the next one's elimination broadcast. Then I get the hit markers, and then I get the cool tiger box skin.
The hit marker's cool.
The hit marker's cool. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to when I get to upgrade that. But you know, all my UC goes to actually getting the skins rather than actually upgrading them. So I have a lot of upgradables that are very slowly making their way to the final form. But we'll see how that goes.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm trying to get an upgradable on every weapon, but then I can't upgrade all of them because I'm upgrading my MG3 currently. I'm almost there. I'm almost fully maxed out on the MG3, but I haven't quite made it. And then I also have an X-suit, which to upgrade is just so hard, man. It takes so much grinding to get there, but I'll get there eventually, and then I'll be looking extra good in game. I'll still get eliminated every match, Nep, as we know, because we play together. I don't survive long, but when I do survive, I look pretty cool, and I'll take it. That's a win.
He looks very shiny. I have to give him that. That's for sure. Yeah. So we'll see who's looking shiny in the next game, and who's going to be going home absolutely goated with all of the loot goblining. We love to see it. We're launching as we speak. Yes, give me the monies. That's what these players are saying as we head into our final game of the evening. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
And we are going to be then playing on Arctic base for this game. 50-second countdown before we do start this match. And so we've got two things to keep in mind when going into this right now. Circles are a thing. Weren't a thing in the past in Metro Royale. It would just be your normal big map, no changes whatsoever. You can go anywhere at any point in time and you'll be good to go. You have circles in this mode. And that's going to make it quite hard to strategize like, oh, well, I want to loot over here, but it's not in circle anymore. I don't want to take the blue zone, take damage. It's going to be quite rough. Though I am told, unfortunately, one influencer did back out, but we're still going to be continuing our conversation. It's always Mighty Sky. Continuing our conversation. The blue zone changes the whole dynamic of how this mode works, right?
Absolutely. Oh, we're back in. She came back. It was Mighty Sky.
Thank you, Mighty Sky. She was testing us. But no, thank you, Mighty Sky. We appreciate you.
We're back.
You're
Excellent.
Right.
Hey, and now we have that 20-minute countdown. Here we go. She said she was not in. Cool. Cool. Good to hear. But here we go. The debate, yeah, for sure. I've played this map. This is a really fun map to play, actually. I remember I got a pretty cool elimination here because I did an off angle and everybody was very happy with me because it was another VIP event that I actually participated in. And it was very cool. That was like my first one and everybody was very happy with me. So fond memories of this map.
Neptura did a good play back in, 2015. Everyone, oh my god, that was such a good play, and still remembers it because Neptura has not done a good play since.
Everybody bully Max for saying the game started in 2015. He's obviously not a real
I just put a random date.
Obviously not a real Pogimogi gamer.
Oh my god, I was here in 2018, 2019, okay? I was here.
Yeah, you were. You still said it wrong, bro. Imagine.
I was just at a random day, like, as a joke. Okay, but yeah, again, back to, just to escape this conversation. Yeah, so the circle, right? We known the circles, how they worked back in the Battle Royale mode. It's like the bread and butter of that mode. Added now to Metro Royale, the loot path you're going to be taking has to be completely different every single match now, which before you could just go to the same area every time. Now you have to adapt based on the game, which that's going to add so much more depth, in my opinion, to Metro Royale and what's to come in the future for Metro Royale.
Yeah, I mean, I think for a lot of people, it's kind of what Metro Royale was missing, right? Because people are like, some people struggle to find a focus in Metro, right? And I think these zones are really going to give that little extra oomph to these games. And that's really what you want to see, the game's adapting and going forward. And certainly in this case, in a really, really good direction.
I'm excited. Metro Royale was really fun when it came out originally, but with all the new additions, there's just so much content to get through. And now it's fun. So if you haven't played Metro in a hot minute, I recommend you do get back into it. Even if it's just for a game, give it a try. But I can tell you there's a lot of cool stuff. And I wonder, are we going to see anyone find the Panda Merchant this game?
Please.
He's going to be here sneaking around the map. I don't know. But if he does, that could give you some good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we saw in that promo video, right? A lot of red items coming through, getting dropped before he goes back to sleep, so that'd be good. Oh, and the thermal camera. We're seeing that thermal scope coming through here. Nicely done. God, the Mark 14 is just too OP, man. There's no recoil on that thing whatsoever.
As that agent is just tanking those bullets like an absolute god. It is but a scratch. No, it did hurt quite a bit. But Donya, our loot goblin of the last game, is slowly heading towards the middle point of the map, the central point of the map, which, as we know, is just very loot concentrated. All the top tier loot, the gold crates, etc., are just going to be over there. So Donya knows where the gold is, and here we go. Phase 1 circle did pop. I don't remember exactly how many circles there are per game net, but this circle in particular is not going to really have too big an impact. But Phase 2, Phase 3. That's when things are really going to start adding a little bit of spice to this match.
Absolutely, especially when you consider that in reality, these aren't the only 4 individuals on this map, right? There's a lot of other people who are looking to do some damage onto you, right? That's the thing. Yeah. The agents, right? They're looking to do those damages as well. It's not just the other players, the other influencers out to get you. And you see Mighty Sky over there in the distance as well. Donya, why don't you just get some loot and head on out before she makes her appearance?
Yeah, in the radiation zone too, in the center of the map. In missile silo. As I think we had some doggos looking to push up. But no, Donya's just going to be looking for all the loot. Here we go, a bunch of purples, a bunch of pinks. Going to get for himself, and there you go. The doggos, the robot doggos. Still very good mechanical boys, I think we can say. As they're going to be looking to put an end to it. And people are allowed to team up right now until the last circle. Those are
just yet. You got to wait till the end of the game. But 127,000 is pretty darn good for so early in the game, right? And Donya is at 201, so already some big numbers being put up very early.
Pretty good start for some of these people. As player 1, I don't know if the lobby numbers are the same as we had earlier, but if one is Pepito, no clue where he is. He is just out there somewhere in the wilderness, just going to find loot somewhere. Or maybe looking for those crates. Maybe looking at the sky for one of those crates to come on down and give some of the most amazing loot you've ever seen in your goddamn life. Which that could be a strat. Or Pepito was just there, I think I saw him for a second. So maybe not. Maybe he's not looking for the loot.
Maybe not. Maybe we're completely wrong and barking up the wrong tree entirely. Oh, that was a gold bar. Did you see that?
I did not see that, but that's huge. That's big for Donya.
That is a massive boost there. 487 points. 487,050 points coming up to her money, whatever you want to say, the currency. Oh my god!
What?
What?
Two
That's
in one
crazy.
chest? Okay, another one. Make it 4.
Go on.
4.
Oh,
Oh my god, another one!
And something else that was red.
Yeah, I didn't have time to see. It went too fast, but
Same.
the loot goblins are too quick.
Wow.
Be careful. That boss is doing a lot of damage, Steph. You got to be a little bit careful by that one. There you go. Move on out. Oh, 3rd HP.
Oof. Donya, though,
Shotgun too. Oh,
already up to 1.1.
Got the first aid.
Just quickly.
1.1. See, oh yeah, also every player spawns with a special key to get access to a loot room. That's why I like to call them the loot rooms. But how many gold bars or gold piles? If they find a gold pile, that'll be massive. It's already empty. Too fast for us. The eye cannot discern what just happened.
Yes. Me neither. Me neither. It's going too fast. Bro, Mighty's guy also getting
Loot
some of that good loot. Let's see. Come on. Gold bar. Gold bar. Gold bar. Gold bar. Ah, no gold
Nope.
bar. Stinky loot.
Still military, I think there was a military chip, so that's about 100,000
that's not
metric
too bad
cash.
then.
So still going to help out, but like, Pepito, come on. Like, kind of falling behind a little bit. Or just waiting for the last circle and just snatch all that loot. That 2 million loot combined between the other 3 players. And from what we saw from Pepito in that TDM game, Niptura, we know they can do it. They can easily 1v3 if they have the intention of doing so. So
Absolutely.
Pepito's not your friend.
No. He's an ally, but not your friend, you know? You just gotta be careful of that guy.
Temporary ally.
Temporary ally, yeah. Oh, nice. Good. More good loot coming over for Donya there. And you do see Pepito kind of just waiting in the wings, right? So part of what you were saying might actually be quite true, to be honest. He might just be waiting for those airdrops, for those players to start arriving. Hey, that's a lot of damage coming over from those robo-dogs. I mean, they're doing their job, but man, it hurts.
Yeah, you need to make sure you keep moving. If you stay still, they will easily just melt through your HP bars, so you've got to be a little bit cautious about those robot
boys?
thingies. Boys, the robot
Yeah,
good boys.
the robot boys.
Yeah. I still watch that Michael Reeves video where he made like one of those robots do weird stuff. It's a really cool video. If you guys know Michael Reeves, go check it out, because in real life, those robots are crazy they exist. So it's crazy how, like, futuristic things
Very
are now.
cool.
I don't know. I went on a weird tangent, but like those robots in real life are such a weird thing to witness.
They are so they're kind of freaky, but I appreciate the Michael Reeves shout out in the world.
Had
because yeah, it's one thing having him all over your YouTube For You page, and another thing having real life people talk about him in completely different sectors. It's like, whoa, wait, how do you know about him? So
yeah, but
appreciate.
You know what? I don't have the issue because I watched all the videos, and he only posts like once every decade. So you know what?
True.
What I do instead is check out all the streams of these great influencers that we currently have on stream.
Heck
Steph,
yeah.
Mighty Sky, Pepito, Donya, and giving them points also in game. And that's why I try to do as much as possible. Sneaky agent there, just running around. Steph just saying, sit down, taking
Max.
way too many shots to the head, and we'll get some loot taken. Yes.
Donya's hit a new record.
2 point. Oh, okay. 2 million.
2 mil.
We're not
Just
even
a quick
halfway
2
done
mil.
with this game.
Bro, that's crazy. All right, I'm so down for this. Donya, OP with that loot goblining. I bow down to her loot goblinness. Because, man,
It's like your
that is
highness,
some
but
skill.
your loot gobliness
Yes.
sounds very
Your loot goblinness.
sounds very fitting for Metro Royale. Airdrop deployed. Now, where is it? We've got
Yeah.
two. We got one to the east, one to the northwest.
Nowhere near
And
us,
I
basically.
Can't see any other because, of course, as you would expect, right? Everyone is going to be in the missile silo area to get that loot in the radiation zone. So those crates, unfortunately, a little bit too far out of dodge for anyone to be truly interested.
That is unfortunate. Ooh, maybe not now. Somebody might go for that one on the left-hand side, right? You might end up seeing that come into play. But we'll see. How are they going to go ahead and rotate this? How do you rotate this? You know, maybe you just all rotate together if you don't need to fight each other.
Yeah, you just rotate all together, and then you have Pepito just looking at you from an off angle, just ready to shoot the moment the last circle pops. There we go! More emotes from Donya.
Emotes.
Donya
Excellent.
knows this is in the bag with 2.2 mil. Like, who's beating that?
Yeah, I
Got, like,
think
4 gold bars in a row.
that's crazy. The only thing now she has to worry about is getting eliminated. That's the only thing she has to worry about now. She doesn't have to do a single thing more.
Are we going to have the Mighty Sky truce come to an end like last game?
That's the question, right? She did say she might think about backstabbing again. She might do it, so we'll have to just wait and see.
It's like, I killed you. I'll do it again. Oh, no, please. Please, come on. Mighty Sky. Your loot gobliness, please don't take me down. Oh, no,
We're going to have to call DK that.
Mighty Sky, looking for that crate you talked about in the west. So what is going to be in there? I'm actually quite curious because I have yet to play with this current update and see what's in these crates. So I'm actually curious for my personal knowledge too.
Yes, I want to see Mighty Sky show us the way. Do you know the way? Remember that meme? We will see what she's going to do. Oh, hang on. We got an emote first. Heck yeah. Thank you very much. Appreciate
that was a weird tangent we just had with that emote.
Whee!
Oh. I could just see Pepito with an 8x scope looking at Mighty Sky like, what's
she doing?
Why are they emoting in the middle of the road? What's going on?
That'd be kind of funny. But we will see. Oh, wait, why are there 4?
Why is the cluster drop?
Bruh. Super airdrop arrives in 2 minutes.
Super airdrop? That sounds pretty super. Okay, so you got all the main crate and you got smaller crates around it. So
I see.
I think this might be too much loot for one player to carry. I think the intent is to have 4 people loot it together. So Mighty Sky, you got to be very nitpicky about what you take home because it might just be too much.
They might indeed. It might just be a little too much for those bags. I mean, I know they got level 6 bags, but you know, you're going to run out of space at some point. But there's a lot of good loot in these crates, and she's still got quite a bit until that zone takes this out of her reach. So she's able to take her time with this, really choose what she wants. And we'll see where she goes with it. 1.5K on the board at the minute. Oh, and that's a red one. That's 128,000.
So you're talking about the actual serious stuff. I saw the Panda Buddy, which is a new buddy in the game that Mighty Sky had. And it's the like purple, evil-looking one. I forgot the exact name. Kind of want that buddy really bad.
The one that crashed out?
I got Shiva right now. Yes, he's kind of sick. While Donya and Steph are just... chilling in the tunnels, making their way out with all the loot. Yeah, I mean, you're with Donya that has 2.2 mil. Donya, you got to look at your, like, over your shoulder the entirety of this endgame because you might just get backstabbed eventually.
The thing is, they don't know what each other's earnings are, right? I mean...
I think they have a good idea that Donya's a loot goblin. I'm putting that
is
out
true.
there.
That is true. They do know this. However, they don't see it on the board, and they don't go, hey, we could just kind of backstab her and get that 2 mil for ourselves. For all they know, she has 150K. So that's something as well that's probably protecting Donya a little bit here.
No, come on. If I'm told by anyone, Nap, Donya has only 150K, I'm like, you're lying.
That's a lie.
You're lying. You forgot a period there. It's 1.5 million. I know it. It's like, oh, no, I don't know what we're talking about.
No, please. I promise I'm bad.
Here we go. Steph, Pepito, Mighty Sky. Everyone's going to be going towards the next circle. And again, last circle pop, they can fight each other. They can eliminate each other, steal all that loot, and then extract. And I think that might be something they're looking for. And we do have, I think that is the super survival drop, right? He's going towards.
It does look different, right? It looks different from the other ones.
Looks cooler.
It does. Looks fancier. It looks more menacing.
Has it dropped yet? Is in the sky?
It might still be in the sky.
I just heard the plane, so it must be.
Yeah.
Slowly floating down towards all these loot goblins.
Oh! Pepito's turn to emote. Let's go. Because there it is. Oh, yeah.
Oh, evac
flare gun. There it is. Is he going to use it, though? 880? Not the highest we've seen. does he come out now? Does he leave now? Or does he go in and stay in for the rest of the game? Which, honestly, there isn't much left to it, right? We've got less than 300 seconds to go.
The thing is, with the evac flare now that he has, he can fight anywhere, and even if it's only a few seconds left on the clock, he can extract very, very quickly.
That's true.
So it's pretty obvious to me that we're going to see Pepito try and just fight people because, I mean, we saw him in TDM, right? That's going to be clearly his intent in this game. And so he's just chilling right now with Donya. Again, temporary allies, temporary friends.
Why is he
until
blue?
the truce comes to an end. I think it's because of the radiation medicine.
Ah, okay.
Might be.
That makes sense. I like that. That's cool.
just
It's
his
got a pretty
aura.
color. His aura, yeah. Heck yeah. I mean, that's what happens when you get the evac flare gun, right? You get this aura around you. It's kind of awesome. GG's. Uh-oh. Does this mean we've entered final zone? I hear some shots.
I think we are getting there because only 240 seconds left before they have to extract. Or again, if you don't extract, all your loot is gone.
Yeah.
Don't keep it. Okay,
You
need
have
to extract out of the game.
Yeah. You absolutely have to. It's not like normal PUBG where if you win, the game just ends and you get kicked back to the lobby with all your stuff. No, it's not how it works. You have to extract.
At that point, the lobby becomes the loot goblins, and they take all your loot back because you didn't extract.
Yeah.
I was so good. I thought my mic had an issue with that sound, but no, it was just you doing munching sounds.
Yeah, I'm a munchkin. That's how it works.
It's interesting to work with Niptura, guys. If it ever happens to you,
Never a
just be
dull
ready
moment.
for weird stuff to happen.
Yeah, never a dull moment with me. It's great.
Yeah. Does seem like Steph is looking to make their way towards the extraction point. Extraction point number 2, I believe that is. And Steph, Donya, and Pepito are just chilling together. So one person is taking the serious way out.
Oh, hi,
So
Steph.
actually, I think Steph is joining up. I think Steph is joining, actually, I think.
Why'd he go that way then?
I don't know. I thought they were coming up. Are they camping, waiting for the circle to pop?
They might be waiting for that circle to pop. Yep. They're gonna emote until it's time to die. Let's go.
Do you ever wonder what is going on inside their head? I have no idea what's going on inside their head.
It's a lot of emotes, I think. You know, when you're a content creator, you use a lot of emotes. There's a lot of songs.
You have to.
Rolling
If you want
around.
to do a cool highlight montage, you have to emote after every elimination.
Yep.
Those be the
in,
rules.
It's in the rule book of PUBG Mobile.
Content creation. I don't emote. I emote only after we win, which happens once every blue moon. Oh, Steph, oh my god.
Oh.
The truce is not over. You need to wait. Oh, okay, no, the truce is over.
Truce is over.
They're allowed to shoot. Steph took damage, but they stopped already. They're rejoining up. Maybe it's not over. That was a warning shot that hit them.
Oh, we're emoting.
Oh, joint emote.
Bruh.
They can't
Come
join.
on.
Come on, Steph. You can do it, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. All right.
Where is Mighty Sky?
Literally, Mighty Sky's just looking at them going, these fools, they lined up their heads for me, 1 bullet, 3 elims, all the loot.
Mighty Sky with like a Panzerfaust or a grenade, just like,
Oh yeah,
I'm waiting for the circle to pop.
Come on.
No trouble.
that'd be so much fun. Oh, no, there she
you go.
is.
Along the road.
There she is. Oh, I
You guys
see
got
you.
80 seconds.
Steph.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's the chicken dinner emote of the past
so
season,
good.
yeah. I remember that. Heard it so many
I love
times.
that one. Yeah, we won so many times, bro. It was crazy.
Lies. But yeah, we tried.
Yeah, we did try. Okay, what's gonna happen now? Are we
Look at that
like
buddy.
shooting each other? That buddy's kind of OP. What is
They were
going
looking
on
at
there?
him. You got the new buddy? Oh my god, I'm so jealous.
50 seconds, guys. Dunny's got 2 mil on the board here. Mighty Sky's got 2 mil on the board. Y'all need to do something here. What's the
Are they
deal?
all in the voice chat just saying, are we ready to
must
go?
be.
They also, Pepito has the evac flare, which
Yeah,
everyone
he
can
does.
use. So is he going to pop it for everyone?
Look at that, evenly spaced
That's
and
cool.
everything. Let's go.
I give it a 10. Just imagine me
Yep.
with like a big white piece of cardboard
Same.
with a 10
I'm
written on
holding
it.
it up right now.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah, same.
10.
Believe us.
Yes.
Just the buddy's not doing it. Come on, Panda Boy.
Come on.
What are you doing? He's just surrounded like his. Have I started a cult? Like, what? Are they praying to my mightiness? Not sure. You guys have 8
Sheesh,
seconds.
those moves. Yeah, I think we're
6.
doing. Oh! Get him! Go on!
What is happening?
What is happening? Pepito is designated winner here, and he blue zone.
Did Pepito win because he was the last alive? I have so many
Pepito
questions.
won, but he got none of his stuff. No points, no money.
61K, all the loot of Donya,
Everything gone.
Steph, it's just down the drain.
Yeah.
We have some good loot too. Like, we had so many gold bars that were looted up. But what happened at the end? Well, it's just wasted to the lobby gods, and they keep all those gold bars. I guess that's how it's going. But not the ending I expected, Nev.
No.
That was very unorthodox.
Yes,
as a way to put
but
it
you know what?
politely.
It just means community over money, bro. That's just what it means. They chose to dance instead of go home with all that cash. So GG's to all of these influencers here. It's really all about the community, especially on streams like this. And I think we had a good show in that respect.
Yeah, for sure. It's great to see how, I was going to say how they're approaching these new additions to Metro Royale. They were kind of having fun with it, okay? I think your real sweaty Metro Royale games are going to have a completely different approach to these new additions with the survival drop and, of course, the circles, which is going to change the whole dynamic of how Metro Royale works in the first place, especially on Arctic based. It was quite interesting to see how things were working around missile silo and all of that good stuff. So yeah, I definitely know that with this update, with the circles in particular, I love strategy. I love macro gameplay approaches. I'm going to play more Metro because the crates and everything is just, it's going to make every game feel different, which I'm very, very excited about.
Yeah, so am I. And we're excited about Metro, but you should be excited about voting. Get out into the PUBG Mobile game and vote. It's right here. Get into game. It's on that events panel. It's super easy to spot. Get your points, complete your missions, get your points, and vote for your favorite influencer because the voting ends on 10th of September at midnight CET. So that means only February. What did I say?
September. That's not a long while.
Okay, February. Where did September come from? Anyway, yeah. And then we're going to do that. So that is where that's going to be, February, the 10th of February. And only 2 get to go through to the finals next week.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting to see who's going to be making it. As of right now, I think we have 2 contenders in mind. Okay, I was looking, look, Donya and Steph looking really good when it comes to the points. But you know what? It could change last minute because, again, we said it earlier, 48 points total can be won each day by everyone. So if you really want to push your favorite content creator to the very tippy top here of the Bromance Star Brawl tournament and have a chance to maybe allow them to get their own frame and avatar in-game, this is your time to shine and to make it happen. Because, yeah, again, win the millions. Actually, could billions be even possible? Maybe in the finals, that could be like, we are almost 400 million for Donya. This is not out of the realm of possibilities, Nep. It could happen.
It absolutely could happen. I think it happened last year, to be honest. So I definitely could see that happening again.
Yeah, it definitely could be. I was a camera alone now. I was abandoned by Natura.
Solo.
But I also, after make sure to vote, guys. You have still just a few days until the 10th of February to make it happen, and then we'll have an extra week after that to make sure to vote for your favorite finalists to see who's going to be taking all those great rewards we talked about earlier and throughout the entirety of the broadcast. Though I am told we are going to be talking about a new update in our favorite mode, Neptura, very soon, which is Ultimate Royale, which you and me, Nep, we have been playing a ton, and I mean a ton of Ultimate Royale, if not daily, unless I'm traveling or something. But like, we are playing Ultimate, and really, for me, this really made me fall entirely in love with PUBG Mobile all over again.
Yeah, absolutely. It is the mode to go, especially if you're esports minded like we are, right? But Miramar makes it so much better. Historically, this is my very favorite map on PUBG Mobile because I'm a sniper. I like to use it, and on Miramar, that's where it comes in clutch. And what I find as well is what we've been finding in our games is that Miramar far more sweaty in Ultimate than even Erangel is. And so if you want some real sweaty games, you want to grind, you want to sweat, you want to have that esports feel with all of the casualness, not casualty, of a normal game, then you need to check out the Ultimate Royale Miramar and Erangel, but Miramar as well. That's the new map, it's the new thing, and it's awesome.
I do like that it's random too. You can't just pick which map you want to play. It's like,
Yeah.
if you don't like Garangel, you don't like Miramar, well, you still have to play it and you got to get good at it because it's competitive mode.
Yeah.
And that's what we have to do. And maybe also some extra slots in future tournaments. We know we had some slots for PMGO just in the last season. So we can maybe also try and compete for some competitive slots for those tournaments in the future. So definitely keep working on that. And if you have a sniper, give it to Net because she's way better than I am at the bolt action on Miramar. But with that said, that is going to be pretty much a wrap up here for our second day of the Bromance Star Brawl event. Nipchara, any finishing remarks or like words you'd like to share with us before we do call it a day? Everybody's
OP. Good luck to all 4 players, and I can't wait to see what we've got over on World of Wonders next weekend.
Yeah, you just took my outro away. But yeah, next weekend is going to be World of Wonders. It's going to be same time, same place, right here on the PUBG Mobile Europe channel. So make sure to subscribe and put on the notification bells to make sure you get the notification when we do go live next Saturday. And yeah, hopefully you guys will have a great rest of your evening, great rest of your weekend. And we'll catch you all next week for some more Metro Royale. Well, actually not Metro Royale, sorry, Bromance Star Brawl action. See you guys next time.